चत्वारः चत्वारि चतस्रः. So this is how the gender wise we say ekah sahodarah, ekah manusyah, dvau sahodarau, trayah sahodaraah, trayah balakaah, trayah purushaah, trayah devaah, chatvarah balakaah, ekam phalam, dve phale, trini phalani, chatvari phalani, eka stri, eka balika, dve balike, tisrah balikaah, chatasrah balikaah, mahilaah, etc. So this is the derivation. From pancha there is no 5 onwards, no problem, there is no problem. So this is the thing which we have done just now. Next page. Now in the next lesson you are introduced to some study of the slokas here, some subhashitas, and thereby we learn also language. Kriya pada sloka. These slokas, poems are meant for learning verbs here. Kriya pada. Adho likita padyani patantu, read the following poems. Vartamana kalika kriya padani rekankitani kurvanta, and underline the present tense verbs here, reading the poem. Now, Hrisyatyeko manim labdhva kupyatyeko hyalabhatah pasyatyeva viraktotra na hrishyati na kupyati. So this is a subhashita. Hrishyati. Now the first word has to be broken as Hrishyati ekaha. Hrishyati ekaha manim labdhva. Ekaha purushaha manim labdhva prapya hrishyati santosham prakatayati. Santosham anubhavati. Hrishyati nama nandati. Santushtaha bhavati. That is what is given. Ekah purushaha amulyam manim labdva prapya santushtaha bhavati. Hrishyati nama nandati. Santushtaha bhavati. Anyaha purushaha kupyati eko. Ekaha anyaha, another person, kupyati, gets angry. Hi alabataha. Hyalabataha. Yanadesha sandhi. Alabhataha. Not finding. Not getting, because this fellow got a money, I did not get a gem, so he becomes angry. So, pashyati eva virakto atra, whereas there is a third man, viraktaha. Viraktaha means a detached man, a vairagi. He sees these two people, pashyati only sees. He sees not only the person but also the ratna. Pashyati eva viraktaha atra. In this matter, a vairagi only sees how one fellow is feeling happy and how another fellow not getting the ratna, gem, jewel is feeling unhappy and getting angry. Fellow did not get is getting angry, and the person who got is feeling very happy. And this person is neither happy nor angry because he is viraktaha. He has no attachment or asakti. Na hrishyati, na kupyati. A vairagi, a detached person, neither feels happy nor gets angry. Hrishyati na, kupyati na. So, where is the kopa and where is the ananda involved here is in the object. So, a very good poem which tells us that our so-called enjoyment, joy, happiness, our so-called anger is based in objectivity. In the object, see, you want something, when you don't get, you get angry. When you get, you feel happy. And the person who doesn't get become upset. Like same philosophy is the same known to us. When you desire, when your desire is fulfilled, you may temporarily become happy, and afterwards you may not be happy with that again. You want not one money is, one gem is obtained, one money you got it, you feel happy for some time, and then you want 5 more such gems. Afterwards, if 5 are not sufficient, then you hanker for 10 more. So that is what we see in the society. People are not happy with the money what they get. Tena tyaktena bhunjita, says the Upanishad. You must be enjoying with whatever is by sacrifice, whatever by only sacrificing, or by whatever is allotted by God. Don't eye on others' property. Ma gridha kasyasya dhanam, Ishavasyam. Don't envy for another's wealth or property. So whatever you have, be happy. So people are not happy with what they have. They want more, more, more. So that way the poem is good. Now some artha is given. We will also read. Ekaha amulyam manim prapya santushtaha bhavati. One person getting a very costly gem becomes happy. Tam aham na labdhavan iti aparaha. Another person thinks, I did not get that. Kopam prapnoti. He gets anger. Kintu vairagya yuktaha purushaha, understood, tam manim društva, seeing that money, društva api, even after seeing that gem, na santosham prapnoti na va kopam. Neither he gets happiness nor anger. And then matayo yatra gachanti tatra gachanti vanaraha. Shastrani yatra gachanti tatra gachanti vai naraha. So there is a play in the word here, vanaraha, naraha. See the similarity in these two words. Va is the only extra word in vanaraha. If you separate, va is used in Sanskrit as an interrogative word. Gacchati va, agacchati va, are you coming? Va is a tag, question tag. If you separate it, va, naraha, is it a man? When we look from a distance, any chimpanzee like monkey, we have a doubt, is it a man? You club va, vanara, it becomes. Maybe that is the Vitpatti, this is my explanation I do. Va, naraha, is it a man? You separate va. Va, naraha. No, vanaraha. No, he is not a man, he is a monkey. So that is the similarity between man and a monkey. So he is also showing in this poem, Matayaha yatra gachanti. Matayaha yatra gachanti tatra gachanti vanaraha. That means vanaraha, the monkeys are so fickle-minded, wherever their mind goes, they go there. Monkey is chanchala chitta, chapala chitta. Mind of the monkey is very fickle. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna, pramathi balavadrudam. Even Arjuna said that. Chanchalam hi manaha Krishna. Hey Krishna, mind is very chanchal. And it is very chanchal in the case of the monkeys. So wherever the monkey's mind goes, monkeys go there. If anybody, any human being goes where his mind goes, he is a monkey only. Because he has no samyama. He has no control over his mind. That is the meaning here. Matayaha buddhayaha yatra gachanti tatra gachanti vanaraha. So yatra matayaha buddhayaha manaha gacchati tatra yaha gacchati saha vanara eva. One who goes where his mind goes is a vanara only. Shastrani yatra gachanti tatra gachanti vainara. Where shastra, that is wherever knowledge, shastrani vivekaha va yatra gacchati. Wherever intelligence, science goes, there go the men. That means men are guided by science and shastra, intelligence and shastra, whereas monkeys are guided by their mind. The summary of the sloka is, monkeys are guided go where their mind takes. And Nara, men, real men, thinking men are those who are governed by Shastra or intelligence, Viveka. They go with their Viveka. So that is the Niti here. So the remaining are, now what are the verbs here?
This Artha we have to read. I'll read out this.
Which one?
The Artham.
We have to read the Artha.
I'll read it out.
You can read.
Manaha yatra gacchati tatra ye gacchanti te vanaraha.
Vanaraha.
Vanaraha. Shastrani vivekaha va yatra gacchanti tatra ye gacchanti te eva naraha.
Manushyaha.
Manushyaha. Vanara narayoho yeshaha eva bhedaha.
So the summary says here, Vanara narayoho, between Vanara and Nara, yesha eva bhedaha. This is the difference. What is the difference? Manaha yatra gacchati, where the mind goes, tatra gacchati, tatra ye gacchanti, where the mind goes, and there the monkeys go. Shastrani viveka va yatra gacchanti, where the sciences lead or the intelligence leads, viveka leads, tatra ye gacchanti, those who go. That means people who are guided by their shastric knowledge, scientific knowledge, who are guided by their viveka, discriminative power of the intelligence, te eva nara, only they are called nara. That means manushyaha, we have a word mananat, manavaha. So if we want to call ourselves manava, we have to use our faculty of thinking. We should go by using we should be guided by our thinking, by our intelligence, by our shastra, jnana, scientific knowledge. Not that you see something and you are captivated. You see some advertisement and then you are going after it. You are a monkey. Like in the advertisements we see on television. Many advertisements come, some spray, body spray. He puts on spray and then people all smell it and they go after that person. They are vanaras. So that is meant for the vanaras only. Vanara narayoho esha eva bheda. This is the difference. Otherwise, I told you, if you separate the letter va, it becomes interrogative sentence. Va naraha, is it a man? No, that is the difference. Okay, fine. Subhashita. Abhyasa 287. We are moving on.
Present tense verbs.
That you can do that now in the sloka. In the first sloka, Hrishyati is one. First verb it is.
Yeah.
If you break it, Hrishyati, where it is broken in the summary, in the artha? Nowhere?
No,
he has not given. We will do that. You just read, I will write.
Yeah.
The verb is this. Hrishyati means is equal to Nandati. Feels happy. What is the other one?
Manim prapya eka.
Kupyati. Manim labdhva kupyati. Go to the original sloka. Kupyati. There is Yanadesha Sandhi here. Kupyati. This is another. Kopam prakadayati. Kupyati. Ekahas hi alavataha pashyati eva. Second line. First word, pashyati eva. So there is a sandhi here. Kupyati ekaha here. Ekaha pashyati. What is there?
Pashyati eva viraktotra.
Eva. Pashyati eva. Eva. Then another verb in the poem, Hrishyati again come. Same Hrishyati, again Kupyati. So it is repeated. Hrishyati, Kupyati. These are the present tense verbs. Hrishyati means feels happy. Nandati. Kupyati, Krudhyati. And then Very easy. Pashyati is seeing. Pashyati. Second poem, Matayo yatra gachanti. Gachanti is a clear verb. Present tense, Vartamana Kala. Gacchati, gacchataha, gachanti. Yatra matayaha gachanti, tatra vanaraha gachanti. So gachanti, gachanti is there too. Next line, Shastrani yatra gachanti. Everywhere gachanti is used. Yatra shastrani gachanti, matayaha gachanti. Yatra shastra buddhihi vivekaha gacchati, tatra gachanti vai naraha. Esha eva bhedaha nara vanarayoho, vanara narayoho. So the next abhyasa is coming up. Uparyukta slokayoho artham patitva adhaha dattanam prashnanam uttaram. Now you have to answer in the following 5 questions here. Kim prapya ekaha hrishyati? By getting what one feels happy. Meaning of the question is, Kim prapya, getting what, ekaha hrishyati, a person feels happy. So manim prapya ekaha hrishyati, manim. So just substitute manim. Second question, kimartham aparaha kupyati? Why does another get angry? Kimartham aparaha kupyati? Answer is alabhataha. Alabhataha aparaha kupyati. Manim or manim alabdva, you can say manim alabdva. Manehe alabhataha. Manehe alabhataha aparaha kupyati. Third one. Kim karoti? What does a detached person do? Viraktaha kevalam pashyati. Ananda prakadayati cha. Then vanaraha ke. Ke vanaraha? Yatra matayo gachanti. Yesham vivekaha gacchati te vanaraha. You can say. Yesham vivekaha gacchati. Yesham viveka yatra gacchati. Tatra gachanti vanaraha. Vanaraha ke. Who are monkeys he is saying. And you have to give this answer only. Manaha yatra gacchati tatra ye gachanti te vanaraha. Bookish answer. Manaha yatra gacchati tatra ye gachanti te vanaraha. Naraha ke shastrani vivekaha va yatra gachanti tatra ye gachanti te eva naraha. Then one more subhashita in the next page. Kavyam karomi nahi charutaram karomi yatnat karomi yadi charutaram karomi bhupala mauli manimandita padapitha he sahasanga kavayami vayami yami sahasanka. Sorry. Now here is a poem. A Kuvindaha, a weaver, goes to a king and says this to the king. Weaver, cloth weaver. Kaschana Kuvindaha Bhoja Maharajam vadati. He goes to a king by name Bhoja Maharaja, who was known for entertaining poets. In our history, it is said that Bhoja Maharaja was a great scholar and also a poet himself. And he would honor any poet. So one weaver goes over to this Bhoja Maharaja and says, Aham Visesha Prayatnam Vina Samanya Kavyam Rachayitum Shaknomi. I can write ordinary poetry without any special effort. Aham Visesha Prayatnam Vina, without any special effort. Samanya kavyam rachayitum shaknomi. I can write poetry, ordinary poetry. I can just write poetry without much effort, he says. But if I put effort, then I will write better poetry, he says. Yadi visesha prayatnam karomi If I make a special effort, tarhi then uttama kavyam rachayitum shaknomi. Then I can write best poetry. As it is, I can write poetry, but without any effort, special effort. If I put special effort, try specially, then I can give you the best poet. Hey Maharaja, O King, aham kavyam karomi. I can write poetry, I can compose poetry. Vayami, vastra nirmanam karomi. Vayami means vaya to weave. Is a weaver, na? Cloth weaver. So, kavyam karomi vayami. I can also weave cloth. Yami, gachami, and I go. So, there is a play. Kavyam karomi vayami yami. So, that is what he said to the king. Kavayami vayami yami. The word kavayami means I can make poetry. Vayami I can weave. Yami I can also go from here. Then Vane charamo vasu chaharamo nadistaramo na bhayam smaramaha itirayantopi vane kirataha muktim gataha rama padanushangat. Now, here is a beautiful poem wherein we come across verbs and which recall Rama Shabda. For example, Vasucha Aharamo, not Rama it is. Vasucha Aharamaha, Aharamaha, one verb. Nadihi Taramaha, another word, but it looks like Rama. Taramaha, Taranam. Tarami, Taravaha, Taramaha. Na bhayam smaramaha, Smarami, Smaravaha, Smaramaha. All are, Vartamana Kala, present tense verbs. Iti irayantaha, saying like this, api vane, in the forest, kirataha, the hunters, muktim gataha, they got mukti, liberation. How did they get liberated? Rama pada anushangat, because of the words, association of the word in their saying Rama. Knowingly, no, they did it unknowingly. And there is Rama in the verb aharamaha, taramo, smarama, vane charamaha, haramaha, taramaha, smaramaha. So in all this Rama is there, so they got mukti. Muktim gataha Rama pada anushangat. Anushanga means sambandha. Because of the Rama Shabda sounded there, that is the power of the Rama Shabda. Now here explanation is Vasu means Aishwaryam. So in the poem, a little sandhi breaking is required. Vane charamaha. Vane charama means we move in the forest. Vasucha, break, cha, aharamaha. And we make money. We also bring money. Nadihi taramaha. We cross the rivers. We cross the rivers. Na bhayam smaramaha. We don't recall any, while crossing the river we have no fear. We don't remember. Iti, like this, irayantaha, saying, api vane kirataha, the kiratas in the forest, muktim gataha, they got liberation. How? Rama pada anushanga, because of the verb association with the Rama Shabda. Their verb resembling, recalling Rama. So, Artha, let us read.
Vayam vane sancharamaha Aishwaryam balat aharamaha nadihi taramaha vayam na smaramaha iti vanavasinaha kirataha vadanti tesham vakyeshu ramaha iti shabdaha anayasam agataha tasya
कारणतः
एव ते मुक्तिं
प्राप्तवन्तः एवमस्ति
रामनाम महिमा.
So it says Vayam, the foresters are saying Vayam vane sancharamaha, we move in the forest. Aishwaryam balat aharamaha, we make money out of force. Balat, that means foresters, robbers, they are otherwise. Forest robbers we should take. If you take balat means here. So whoever is seen in the vana, jungle, they rob him and make money, Aishwarya. Aishwaryam balat aharamaha, nadihi taramaha, we cross rivers. Bhayam na smaram, we never recall, we never have fear. Iti vanavasinaha kirataha vadanti, they are saying. Tesham vakyeshu, in their sentences, Ramaha iti shabdaha, the word Ramaha, although it is at the end of the verb, Anayasam agataha, the word Rama has come without any effort. Even these kiratas don't know that there is a Rama shabda attached at the end of the verb. Tasya karanataha, because of this Rama shabda being associated and resembling the verb, te, those kirataha, te kirataha muktim praptavantaha, they got liberation. Evam asti, this is how Rama Nama Mahima is. Whether you chant, mutter it knowingly or unknowingly, the effect is same. So see, sometimes Acharyas give how the Rama Nama or God's name is all purifying, all powerful. This is one example. Fire is fire, whether you touch it knowingly or unknowingly. The effect is same. If you touch it knowingly, you get burnt. If you touch it unknowingly also, you get burnt. So like that, the power of Rama Nama Shabda is same. Whether you utter it, say it knowingly or unknowingly. Here the Kiratas said it unknowingly, they got the benefit. So to say that is the thing. Then Abhyasa 288. Uparyuktayoh slokayoh artham patitva adasthana prashnanam uttarani. Now these poems are based on this, answers you have to pick up from the. So you can read, Srinivas?
Yeah. Kuvindaha kavyam kartum shaknoti kim.
Can the weaver write the poetry? Kuvindaha kavyam kartum shaknoti. Kavyam karomi, nahi charutaram karomi. So you can say Kuvindaha kavyam kartum shaknoti. Yes.
Shaknoti kim.
That is a question, na? Kuvindaha kavyam kartum shaknoti kim. Can the weaver make a compose poetry? Yes. Kuvindaha kavyam kartum shaknoti eva.
Uttama kavyam rachayitum saha kada
shaknoti. When can he write Uttama Kavya? So he said, Yatnat karomi yadi charutaram karomi. See, you can see. Second line.
Yatnat karomi yadi
charutaram karomi. Taihi uchcharitani chatvari kriyapadani kani. So what are the verbs uttered by the foresters? What are the 4 words uttered by the foresters? That is charamo, haramo, aharamo, charamo, charamaha, aharamaha, taramaha, smaramaha. See, these are the 4 words. One is charamaha, second is aharamaha, nadihi taramaha. Charamaha, aharamaha, taramaha, smaramaha. Ahara, aharama. What happened today? Aharamaha, taramaha. So these are the verbs. Tarama, smaramaha. Kirataihi uccharitani chatvari padani, kriya padani, charamaha ekam padam, aharamaha dvitiyam padam, taramaha trutiyam kriya padam, smaramaha chaturtham kriya padam. Etani chatvari kirataihi vanavasibihi uccharitani. The fourth one, kirataha kasmat karanat muktim gataha. Kirataha Rama Nama Rama Shabda Kasmat Karanat Tesham Vakyeshu Rama iti Shabda Anayasam Agata Tasya Karanataha. So Tesham Vakyeshu Ramaha iti Shabdaha Anayasam Agataha Tasya Karanataha Kirataha Muktim Prapnuvanta. You can write the same sentence. Tesham Kiratanam Vakyeshu Ramaha iti Shabdaha Anayasam Agataha Tasya Karanataha Eva Te Kirataha Muktim Praptavantaha Muktim Gataha. Now in the next page, think Agnadyartheshu, that is imperative mode is recalled, what we studied earlier. Agna Adholikitani Padyani Patitva Agnarthaka Kriya Padani Rekankitani Kurvantu. You have to underline the verbs here. What verb? Not Vardhamana Kriya Pada here. Agnartha. Agnartha means load. Gachatu, Tishtatu, Agacha, Pata, Likha, etc. Antu, Patantu. So, Tyaja Durjana Samsargam Bhaja Sadhu Samagamam Kuru Punya Mahoratram Smaranama Harehe Sada. So, in these, this poem, what are the verbs, Srinivas? Can you identify? Tyaja is one. Tyaja. Then Bhaja, Kuru, Smara. Four verbs are there which are in Agnartha, which are in imperative mood. And in second person, of course. Tyaja Durjana Samsargam Tvam Durjana Samsargam Tyaja. You give up the company of bad people. Tvam, understood. Sadhu Samagamam Bhaja. You have the company of good people. Sadhu Nam Samagamam. Sadhu Vihi Samagamam. Bhaja, have. Then Tvam Punyam Ahoratram Kuru. Tvam Ahoratram Punyam Kuru. You do good work day and night. Harehe Nama Tvam Harehe Nama Sada Smara. You remember Hari's name all the time. Harehe Nama Tvam Harehe Nama Sada Smara. So that is what. Now let us see what is the book is saying. Samsargaha, Samparkaha, Samagamaha, Sahavasaha, Sanyoga. Dushta Jananam Sahavasam Ma Kuru. Don't be in the company of Sajjananam Sahavasam Kuru. Ahoratram Punya Karmani Kuru. Day and night do good works. Sarvada Devasya Namasmaranam Kuru. And always remember the name of God. Next poem you can read.
Yeah.
Dharmam
Charata
Ma Dharmam
Satyam Vadata
Manrutam
Dirgham
Pashyata
Ma
Hrasvam
Param Pashyata Ma
Param Dharmam Charata Ma Dharmam Satyam Vadata Manrutam Dirgham Pashyata Ma Hrasvam Param Pashyata Ma Param. So there is Avagra used here. Yuyam Sarve, you all, Dharmam Acharata. You all follow dharma. Dharmam charata means acharata. Yuyam is understood. So it is given in the artha. Yuyam sarve manavaha. Yuyam manavaha sarve. Dharmam chara. Dharmam acharata. Follow dharma. Adharmam na acharata. You don't follow the adharma. Yuyam satyam vadata. You all speak the truth. No, it is just the other way of what is the Upanishad saying. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Swadhyayan ma pramadaha. Etc. Then asatyam na vadata. Don't speak the untruth. Yuyam dirgha lakshyam pashyata. See long target which is far away. Goal. See the goal. Lakshya. Dirgha lakshya means long goal. Long term benefit. You look for long term benefit, not short term. Alpa lakshyam ma pashyata. Don't see short term result. Goal. What do you say? Short term benefit. Don't look at short term benefit. Go for long term benefit. Yuyam sreshtam tattvam pashyata. You all see the best truth. Kshudram tattvam na pashyata. Don't look at mean tattva. Here param is given as tattva. Rasvam param ma pashyata. Dirgham pashyata ma rasvam param. Param pashyata ma param. So look for the highest truth, not for the false thing. That's it.
Charata?
No, verbs are charata, vadata, pashyata, pashyata. So how do you derive, Srinivas, if you remember? In second person there, chara, charatam, charata. This is imperative mode. Agna artha, lot lakara, chara, ekavachana. Tvam chara, yuvam charatam, yuyam charata. Tvam achara, yuvam acharatam, yuyam acharata. Tvam vada, yuvam vadatam, yuyam vadata. When you use yuyam vadata. Similarly, tvam pasya, yuyam pasyatam. Yuvam pasyatam, yuyam pasyata. You all see. And then again pashyata. So if it is third person, pashyatu, pasyatam, pashyantu. Charatu, charatam, charantu. That is lot lakara. The time. Shubham Bhuyat. Will stop here. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namah Parinikatyayana Patanjalibhyah Shabda Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyah Namaskaraha. And welcome to the 75th class today of Teach Yourself series. Samskrita Swadhyaya Prathama Diksha is getting completed now. We in the first set of the books we studied the Aksharamala. 307 lessons or abhyasas, practices are there, and we will be soon finishing up this book. And right now we are doing a kind of recapitulation. It's been repeatedly again recalled with some exercises here. Nothing for the last 2-3 classes we are not learning anything. Simhavalokana, what we say, that's going on. So in the page 450 actually we have done in the previous class. You are supposed that we will rapidly go through once again. There is a conversation given here, Sambhashana. And questions are given here, 11, and 11 answers are on the right side. Nandini, why you are not seen nowadays? Kim bhavatyaha darshanam eva nasti. And she says, that could be the answer. What did you take in the previous class? That is number am. Am also will be sufficient sometimes. Yes, I am not seen. But since the next question is popping up with a question, question coming up as Grame kaha visesha asit. So we added with am, Gramam gatavati asam, had gone to the village. Grame kaha visesha asit, we take the answer from the right side. What did we take? Grame kaha visesha sayam cha kesham chana sammanam asit. Now this is, there is no direct, I told you, answer provided to this one question. You can take Grame Sayam cha Kesham chana Sammanam Asit. The third sentence from the top can be the answer here. Bhavatyaha Janakasya Shashti Varshani va. The answer is Am Mama Janakasya Shashtyabdhi Samarambha Asit, which is the sentence in the order from top, 3, 4, 5, fifth one. Then Kim Kim Asit, what all was there in your village? Kim Kim Asit Grame, understood? And then, yes, then we have taken for this answer Sayam cha Kesham chana Sammanam Asit. Kim Kim Asit means Sayam cha Kesham chana Sammanam Asit. Kesham Sammanam Krutavanta, fifth one. Then the answer is fourth sentence, Ye Samaj Sevam Niswartha Bhavanaya Kuruvantah Santi Tesham Kesham chana Sammanam Asit, we have taken. For the sixth, Yuktam Krutam, you have done the right thing. Niswartha Bhavena Samaj Sevam Sevayam Nimagnanam Sammana Kartaraha Virala Heva. So the conversationalist says, you have done right. Nowadays people who honor the social workers are very rare. Kada agatavati gramataha, when did you come from the village? So for this the answer on the right side, Gata saptahe eva agatavati, which is sentence number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Otherwise from the top. Then tathapi darshanam na bhavat. Even then you could not see you, even though you came 1 week before. So answer to this is Mama putrasya anarogyam asit. 7th one from the top. Then 8th question in the conversation, Idanim bhavatyaha putraha katham asti. How is your son now? Vaidyam darshitavati va. Did you see the physician, doctor? For which we have taken Vatavaranasya Prabhavaha ityeva uktam vaidyena. The doctor told it is due to change in the weather. Then the 8th question in the conversation, Idanim over. 9th, Gharmasya adikyena tata jatam syat. It could have been due to heat. Am only fits here. Am is available in from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th from the bottom. Then the 10th sentence in the conversation reads, Agachatu gruham gachhava. Let's both go home, come. So, Naiva idanim gruham gantavyam. No, I have to go to my house today. I cannot accompany you. Something like that. Then finally, Tarhi shvaha agachatu. Then come tomorrow, the person says, and then astu, okay. Shvaha sayam avashyam agamishyami. Tomorrow evening I shall definitely come. So these are the answers which you have to look into this conversation. And over to page 451, 75th class today. Now you are supposed to do here, Sankhyam Aksharaihi Likanta Katham Purayantu. Complete the story line by writing words in place of numbers. So, you know, we again recalled in the previous class, numbers are to be learnt up to 4 only, 1 to 4 and 5 onwards, they are used as it is without any derivation. So here numerals are given. So one such practice has to be done. You can read, Srinivas.
Sir. 2 numbers. 1.
One only.
Panditaha.
This is paragraph, Roman letter is paragraph 1. 2, like that.
Panditaha asit tasya dash putraha.
No, what is given in the dash is 3. So we are supposed to use the 3 later. One eka. One first bracket. Ekaha panditaha asit, like that. So base thing we will read. You can read that. Teshu dash eka
Ekaha putraha.
mandamatihi. Mandamatihi.
Ekada panditaha tam
Ahuya avadat
Apanam
gatva. That is pancha.
Narikela phalani 12.
Narikela phalani 12. Dwadasha. Kadali phalani cha anayatu.
Tadartham
Eka syutam kupim cha nayatu iti.
Mandamatihi apanam gatva
Uktavan. Pancha Shutan Dwadasha
Kupihi
Ekam
Narikela phalam
Eka
Kadali phalam cha
Dadatu iti Apanika Tathaiva Dattavan. So here is a storyline. Ekaha Panditaha. The first bracket, dash, has to be derived according to the noun there following. After the numeral, what noun is there, you go by that. You derive the numeral according to the noun. So Ekaha Panditaha Asi. There was a scholar. There was one scholar, a scholar. Ekaha. So you put Ekaha there. In the second sentence, Tasya, and the number is given 3 in the bracket. Trayaha putraha asan. Tasya trayaha putraha asan. He had 3 sons. Similar one I think we did in the previous class. Somewhat like that. Teshu putreshu. Teshu goes with putreshu. Among those sons, Ekaha putraha mandamatihi. Trishu putreshu. Among those 3 sons. Ekaha panditaha asi tasya traya putraha asan. Tasya trishu putreshu. Tasya teshu trishu putreshu. Among those 3 sons. Tasya panditasya trishu putreshu. Ekaha putraha mandamatihi asit. Understood again. One was dull-minded, dull-witted. Ekada, once upon a time, Panditaha tam ahuya uktavan. Panditaha tam mandamatim ahuya uktavan. He called that dullard, that less intelligent boy, and uktavan said, Apanam gatva, go to the market, Pancha narikela phalani dvadasha kadali phalani cha anayatu. So the father said to the dull son, because a stupid son, go to the market, get 5 coconuts, 12 bananas. Dvadasha kadali phalani cha anayatu. Bring these things. Tadartham, for that purpose, the father said, Ekam syutam, carry one syutam, one bag. Ekam syutam. Syutam is neuter. Akaranta napumsakalinga. Therefore, the eka also becomes napumsaka. You can't say ekaha syutam. You can't also say ekam syutam. You have to say ekam syutam. One bag. Kupim cha nayatu iti. Kupim. You take one bag and a kupi. one what do you call bucket, basket like take. Mandavatihi apanam gatva, he went to the market. Uktavan, that dull boy said to the shopkeeper, Panchasyutan Dvadasha Kupihi. So instead of asking for one, what is a Narikela and Kadalipala, he forgot Panchasyutan, 5 bags and 12 Kupi. And one Ekam Narikela Phalam, Ekam Kadali Phalam, one coconut, one banana, Chadadatu iti. He asked for these things. Apanika Tataiva Dattavan. The shopkeeper gave him the same way. So, this is the work of a stupid son. Next.
Vishwanathasya gruhe bahavaha janaha santi. Tasya eka sahodaraha vittakoshe karyam karoti. Eka sahodari
You write, read like that. Eka sahodari Uttankika Dvi sahodarau Yantragare karyam kurutaha.
Dvi sahodaryau patralaye karyam kurutaha. Dvi sahodaraha vidyalayam gacchati. Tasya dvi putro mahavidyalayam gacchata. Dvi putriyau
Panchama kakshayam
patataha. Tasya gruhe eka karmakari
karyam karoti. So another storyline is Vishwanathasya gruhe. There is a person by name Vishwanatha in his home. Bahavaha janaha santi. Many people live. Tasya ekaha sahodaraha. He had one brother. Vittakoshe, his one brother, Vittakoshe karyam karoti. He works in a bank. Eka sahodari, another sister, one sister. Eka. So here the numerals. Ekaha sahodaraha, Eka sahodari. Uttankika, typist, is a typist. Okay? One brother works in the bank, another sister is a typist. Sahodarau yantragare karyam kurutaha. 2 other brothers, dvau sahodarau, here dvau sahodarau, 2 brothers, yantragare, in a factory, karyam kurta, they work in a factory. Dve sahodaryo, here dve comes, not dvau. Dve sahodaryo patralaye karyam kurtaha. His 2 sisters work in a newspaper. Work for a newspaper. Dve sahodaryo patralaye karyam kurtaha. Ekaha sahodaraha, one brother, vidyalayam gacchati. One younger brother goes to school. Tasya dvau putrau mahavidyalayam gacchataha. And his 2 sons go to college. Tasya dvau putrau mahavidyalayam gacchataha. Dve putriyau, 2 daughters, putri putriyau, dve putriyau, panchama kakshayam patataha. 2 daughters study in 5th class. Tasya gruhe, in his house, eka karmakari karyam karoti. There is a maid, one maid also works in his house. Eka karmakari karyam karoti. So in this way, in this passage, more of numerals and the derivation is there. We will repeat from going back to the first. Ekaha panditaha asit. तस्य त्रयः पुत्राः आसन्, त्रयः पुत्राः आसन्, तेषु एकः पुत्रः मन्दमतिः. Do you think we need to write this? तेषु not no teshu putreshu I said it, not necessary. Teshu, among them, ekaha putraha mandamatihi. Ekada panditaha tam ahuya avadat apanam gatva panchanarikela phalani dvadasha kadali phalani cha anayatu tadartham ekam syutam कूपीं च नयतु इति. मंदमतिः आपणं गत्वा उक्तवान् पञ्चस्यूतान् 12 कूपीः एकं नारिकेलफलम् एकं कदलीफलं च ददातु इति. आपणिकः तथैव दत्तवान्. So derivations are like this here. In the second half of this, विश्वनाथस्य गृहे बहवः जनाः सन्ति, तस्य एकः सहोदरः वित्तकोशे कार्यं करोति. एका सहोदरी. See the difference here. Sahodara is masculine, so eka is masculine. Ekah sahodara. Eka sahodari, not eki. Since sahodari is ikaranta shabda, whether it is ikaranta or akaranta, eka only you have to derive. Eka sahodari, one sister, uttankika typist. Dve sahodara, dvau sahodarau. Dvau sahodarau, two brothers, यंत्रागारे कार्यं कुरुतः. Then द्वे सहोदर्यौ. Now how do you derive this सहोदर्यौ? सहोदरी, सहोदर्यौ, सहोदर्यः. नदी शब्द like. नदी, नद्यौ, नद्यः. To derive this you must know नदी शब्द. And to derive सहोदर शब्द you have to know देव शब्द, राम शब्द. देवः, देवौ, देवाः. सहोदरः, सहोदरौ, सहोदराः. So dve, and for the strilinga numeral dve, dve only. And napumsaka and strilinga both are derived same way. Dve phale, dve sahodaryau. Try to understand. Dve phale, dve sahodaryau. Dve is common for napumsaka linga and strilinga. But it is not the same when masculine noun is used. Dvau sahodarau. Dvau sahodarau. It is rhyming. Au dvau sahodarau. But even it rhymes in neuter. Dve phale. Dve phale. It does not match only in strilinga. It becomes dve sahodaryau. It won't change dvyau sahodaryau or something like that. So then ekah sahodaraha vidyalayam gacchati, tasya dvau putrau mahavidyalayam gachatah, dvau putriyau. Here dve putriyau, again dve putriyau, panchama kakshayam patatah, tasya gruhe eka karmakari karyam karoti. So this is how we have done the derivation. Here the derivation of numerals is there. I may write just for only 4 genders have to be recalled. In Purlinga, Napumsakalinga and Strilinga. So going with 1, Ekaha, Eka. Then this is eka, 1, dvau, dve,